So in last week's video I told you my future plans for this 45-gallon tank, and that future plan was to move it up into a 125. Well, a week later and that plan has changed. Not by much, but by about 5 gallons. I went and took a look at the 125, and the tank looks good except for one little thing. In the top corner, about 1.5 inches to about 2 inches from the top, there's a little nick or damage done to the tank. You can't actually feel it if you rub your hand over it on the outside or the inside of the tank. So it's inside that glass, but you can see it. So after thinking about it and looking over to see what it would cost if the tank did leak, if I had to replace it in emergency, and evaluating different situations, worst case scenarios, and so that's why the change of plan has come to be. Instead of a 125, I'm going to instead use a 120, and the reason I'm going down to the 120 is because there's about the $200 to $300 price difference if I were to have to replace the 125. So that's the route I'm going to take. It will be a 120 gallon that I'm upgrading to. It is 4 foot long by 2 foot deep by 2 foot high, and if you've seen in one of my previous videos, I do have a 120 that's out in my garage, but it does not hold water. So a 120 brand new is the route I'm going to go. It's going to save me. I'm going to buy it new, even though it's a little bit more than buying the used 125, but it still will save me more money in the long run, because I can use the one solo strip that I have on the 120, whereas if I had the 125 with the tank being 6 feet long, I was going to have to purchase 2. The other thing that'll save me money is I already have the wooden stand for a 120. So, the only expense moving up will be more sand, more live rock, and more water, the salt mixed into the water. So that will be my only real expense with that, whereas the 125 I was going to have to buy another light, either another one like this or something that will span the 6 foot of the 125. So that is the route I will be taking, and as soon as my contacts get back with me, I will know how soon I will be acquiring the 120. So keep an eye on that. I'm sure that video won't be too far away, I hope. So thanks for watching, and as always, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.